Hello, all you powerful beings, subscribers, and viewers. Ryan Willoughby here. I am a spiritual guide, and I am here and I want to talk to you guys about dimensions, perspectives, and creator within your own creation. How you are source, you are God, you are the creator within your own creation. And this topic of being creator within your own creation. Like, what does that mean? How do you perceive that? How do you embody that? How do you become realized with that divine knowledge, with that wisdom? And one of those is looking at it as you are a creator within your own creation. So you are the consciousness, you are the energy. Everything is energy. There is consciousness in all things. Consciousness is what summons the energy to move the infinite particles of creation into form. You are the consciousness, you are the energy that is in all things. You've created all of this that you are experiencing. From the moon to the sun, to the stars, to the galaxy, to the earth, to the trees, to nature, to the animals, all the way to the physical body in which you are embodying. That is one way in which you are creator within your own creation. Here, creating here within your own creation, within this own realm of creation on earth, in this galaxy, in this universe, in this space that holds the universe. You can come out and expand out and comes from the eagle's eye view or from the highest, grandest perspective of consciousness. What do we mean by that? To expand out and come from a highest, grandest view or come to a grander perspective. It means to move out into higher states of consciousness, higher dimensions of perspective. When you're able to zoom out and come in from a higher, grander perspective, it means that you can look at things from your non-physical state of being, moving out from the human perspective, moving out from the perspective of the sensory and the limited capacity of what it is to be in the human vessel. If you've created the stars, the moon, the earth, the galaxy, and it's all here for you to play in within this third dimensional reality as creator within your own creation, you're able to zoom out and understand that the different dimensions in which you can perceive and exist, create, and be in, you created all of the dimensions that are there for you to be able to express, to perceive, and expand in. Third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and higher. Third dimension is the dimension of separation, of lack, of density, a low vibration frequency that creates a very dense environment that moves very slow and in which you have the perception or the experience that you are separate from source, you are separate from God, the creator, that it is something outside of you and you are separate from it and things are happening to you. You are able to have the experience of fear, of lack, of separation, of not feeling worthy, shame, all the things that could occur without the knowledge, the wisdom, or the knowing that you are all powerful source creator, the divine, the consciousness that creates all things, that moves through you is you. The energy that you summon through your consciousness is you. You've created a third dimensional reality that holds a density and frequency that allows you to have an experience that is separate from that of what you are. And you can expand your consciousness through that. You don't view it as right or wrong or good or bad. It's just a place to experience that of what you're not at a frequency and a density that allows you to feel separate from that of what you are, to experience the illusion of being something that you're not. The fourth dimensional reality is the reality of when your consciousness expands to the point to where you become aware that there is something more to you than just this human body, and that there is something more to you, and that there is a connection that you have to source, and that you can build a connection to source. And you can do that through a healing process, through understanding belief systems that were created that had you in a low dense vibrational frequency, a belief system that had you thinking that you were separate from source and cut off from source, and you had to go to other things in order to be able to have an experience of source. You start to understand that you can strengthen that source through forgiveness, through letting go of limiting beliefs, of creating affirmations where you are creating new belief systems, and you are doing a healing process of letting go and peeling back the layers to coming into the knowing of who you are, believing that you are something more. It is the transformative place. It is the healing place, to where you are on your journey back to remembering the truth of who you are, having faith, believing in something more, having faith that there is something there and you are connected to it. The fifth dimensional reality is a vibration and frequency and expansion of consciousness, to where you now know and are aware that you are the consciousness that is in all things. You are the energy that is in all things. That is God, and that you are the God that has created everything. That you created all of this for you to have an experience of self, and to expand your level of consciousness, to come into the knowing more of yourself, of that of what you already are, to create something that is outside of you or within you, that you can go in and play and express yourself as self. The self, the one, the super consciousness that is the divine self, fractalized itself into all these fractals of lights with their own signature frequency, to go out within the different levels of dimensions, to be able to have experiences of expansion and expression of its fractal light of self. And that is what you are. That is a fifth dimensional knowing of the truth of who you are, that you are source, divine, God, creator within your own creation. You created all the different dimensions, all the realms within the different dimensions, and the creation that exists within all the different dimensions. Giving yourself free will as an individualized signature frequency that's incarnating into a physical form to express and to expand in the self-awareness of self. When you come into this knowing and this understanding that you are source divine creator, you are now at a vibration and frequency of pure love. Understanding that everything is love. All the dimensions are made from the one divine source, which is love. They are just opportunities for expression and expansion through that of what we're not, the lower, denser frequencies. To have the journey to come back and have that epiphany in that moment where you realize that of what you are. Pure love. And now you live in a reality with a dense physical reality where you know you are and there is only love. You create through joy, freedom, peace, harmony, acceptance, where there is no judgment of self or others. And so this idea that you are creator within your own creation, if you can come to the understanding that you also created all the dimensions in which creation that you created exists in all the dimensions, and that all dimensions are absolutely perfect. The third dimension is perfect, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and the dimensions above the fifth dimension, which are the non-physical, where you exist, and there is so much going on beyond what you could even conceive through the physical human mind, for another time. But that you created all of these dimensions, and they're all perfect. There's no escaping, there was no punishment, there was no, you were sent here to learn lessons, that you had to work through karma. That's a story that exists in a third dimension, because we had to have a story that goes with that dimension, that allows that dimension to have its parameters for existence. But they're just that within the third dimension. It is not real. It's not a punishment. You created it so that you could go into that story and have that experience. When you come into the knowing the truth of who you are, you realize there was never anything ever to heal. There was never anything ever to forgive. Yes, you can have that experience in a fourth dimensional reality as if it is real and you are healing and you are forgiving, because you moved yourself out of a third dimension through the fourth dimensional experience to remember the truth of who you are. You designed it for that journey. The journey is what all of it is. It creates expansion for you through your consciousness to express yourself and get a deeper understanding of self. But they're not anything that is bad, that is a punishment, or that you are escaping, or that you are getting out of. It's just a journey and a game that you used as the creator, as an expression of self, to come into a deeper understanding of self. And when you come into that knowing, there's so much freedom and love and easiness and peace and harmony that you have within your existence. You don't take anything and everything so seriously. You can allow everyone to have their journey that is experiencing third dimensional reality, because that is the soul's experience that it wants to have in this moment, in this incarnation, in this creation. And that every soul has an opportunity to awaken to the truth, to know that they are a creator within their own creation. But that soul knows exactly when and how that will happen. And there is no wishing or wanting that you could ever do that is going to awaken a soul before it is ready. The fastest way to take yourself out of your pure joy is to wish for another's journey to be different. Allow that soul to have its experience that it wants to have through its journey of all dimensions and realms that are available to it. It knows what it is doing, for everything is perfect. Everything is perfect and divine, and there is only love. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I hope you guys found this information inspiring, enlightening. Let me know if it rings true for you in the comment section, or if it doesn't. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on that. And yeah, please share what your thoughts are that came up for this. And if you have anyone that you think might be interested in it, share the video too. And if you haven't already subscribed, please like the video and subscribe. And you can also hit the notifications so you can get notifications whenever I do videos. So, hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care, everyone. Love you so much. See you next time.